Fort William is a fort built in Calcutta on the eastern banks of the River Hooghly, the major distributary of the River Ganges, during the early years of the Bengal Presidency of British India. It was named after King William III of England and Ireland and II of Scotland. In front of the fort is the Maidan, which used to be a part of the fort and is the largest urban park in Calcutta. History: there are actually two Fort Williams, the old and the new. The original was built in 1696 by the British East India Company under the supervision of John Goldsborough. Sir Charles Eyre started construction near the bank of the River Hooghly with the southeast bastion and the adjacent walls. It was named after King William III in 1700. John Beard, his successor, added the northeast bastion in 1701, and in 1702 started the construction of the Government House at the centre of the fort. Construction ended in 1706. The original building had 2 stories and projecting wings. An internal guardroom became the Black Hole of Calcutta. In 1756, the Nawab of Bengal, Siraj ud-Daulah, attacked the fort, temporarily conquered the city, and changed its name to Alanagar. This led the British to build a new fort in the Maidan. The rebuilding of the fort was started by Robert Clive in 1758. After the Battle of Plassey, and completed in 1781 at a cost of approximately £2 million. The area around the fort was cleared, and the Maidan became the lungs of Calcutta. It stretches for around 3 kilometres in the north-south direction and is around 1 kilometre wide. Fort William is one of Calcutta's most enduring Raj-era edifice. This is a fort of stupendous dimensions and is spread over an area of 70.9 hectares. It was built by Robert Clive in the year 1781. Fort William has the dubious distinction of being the only fort in the world from which not a single shot was fired. The old fort was repaired and used as a customs house from 1766 onwards. Today this fort located in the periphery of the lush green Maidan is the property of Indian Army. The headquarters of Eastern Command is based at Fort William and it has provisions for accommodating 10,000 Army personnel. The Army guards it heavily, and civilian entry is restricted. Much of Fort William is unchanged except for the fact that the St. Peter's Church, which used to serve as a chaplaincy centre for the British citizens of Calcutta, is now a library for the troops of Headquarters Eastern Command. Presidency of Fort William equals. Structure: the fort is built of brick and mortar in the shape of an irregular octagon with an area 5 km squared. 5 of its sides face landward, and 3 towards the Hooghly River. The design is that of a staff fort, suited to defense against cannon, but from before the advent of explosive shells. It is surrounded by a dry moat 9 m deep and 15 m broad, which can be flooded but is designed as an area in which to use enfilade fire against any attackers reaching the walls. There are 6 gates: Chowringhee, Plassey Calcutta, Watergate St George's and the Treasury Gate. There are similar forts at places like Thalassery and Kerala. It has 9-hole golf course currently. Gallery. See also, Fort William College. References